Dude, did you see the girl who's sang the national anthem at MLB?
Oh,
it
my
was so
goodness.
bad.
Bro, it just happened right now. It was, here it is.
Wait.
Here's the flag.
Wait, this isn't like an SNL parody.
No, this is very much real. It happened a couple hours ago. What are they cheering? Are they booing us? It's the big. She's gonna bring it home. Bring it home, baby. Wow, so bad,
Dude, how does that happen, dude? Aren't there like screenings?
dude. I mean, wow.
Someone set her up.
Somebody set her up for failure, or to expose her.
Dude,
She
who
probably made
is
somebody
this?
mad at the label, and they're like, "I'm gonna book this girl on the All-Star game on America's biggest stage, and let her just commit career suicide."
I mean, do we want to even say her name?
Yeah, no, dude, she's a country singer. I've never heard of her, but country's popping right now. Her name's Ingrid Andress. Never heard of her. I mean, beautiful girl. This game is probably somewhere in Middle America, so she probably fits like the profile of like the checklist of what we need as a performer for the American national anthem, right? But dude, it was a disaster. I mean, she makes Fergie look good.
They just didn't double check, huh? Because country has 808s now, so I'm sure she uses like auto-tune or something like that.
I mean, yeah, for sure. For sure she's using auto-tune. But yo, so welcome everybody. This is our kickoff podcast. This is Lucha Media Studios. We're welcoming you into our home. My name is Israel Villegas, Izzo, as a lot of my friends call me. And this is Anthony.
Yeah, what up?
Very cool.
I'm the
What
DP
That was
in
very
production.
lackluster. I set you up. You're like, what up?
What up?
Terrible. And then we got our baby brother, producer Brian, back there.
Over here behind the boards.
Yeah, so he's the man that is going to make us sound good. And so we just we're doing something different here at Lucha Media Studios. We're inviting you into our home, our headquarters here in downtown LA.
That's right.
We're in the Arts District.
Yeah.
On the 4th Street Bridge. People always ask us where we're at. We're here. We're in downtown LA in the Arts District, right by the 4th Street Bridge. So if you need production work, if you want to come check out the studio, you need some guidance, some tips on what you're trying to do. You're trying to start your own production company, or you're doing content and you need some help, reach out to us.
Or you want your own podcast.
Or you want your own podcast. But this is what it's about. It's about, kind of doing like a weekly kind of podcast where we can talk about projects we have upcoming.
Yeah, that's right.
How certain, relevant topics in pop culture, the media, work in relation to what we do with advertising, marketing, production, and kind of bring it home together,
I mean, first off, we're doing this for fun.
Yeah.
Because we want to. But, BTS is important. Content is king.
Well, like the Korean band, or?
Yeah, the Korean man.
Oh, I mean,
But
shit.
to be honest, we're doing it because we just want to stay connected with the community.
Yeah, for sure. It's about community. I think, every project I've been a part of, whether it's, a new brand, a party, it's about community. It's about staying relevant and just being, accessible to your friends and to people that, hang out with you and follow you and, just kind of show love and showing that love back. So that's what this is about. It's about being a resource. If you guys, like I said, have questions, tap in, hit us up, reach out to us.
We already do this. You meet up with your boys and you guys talk about what's going on. And this is our version of that.
Yeah, exactly. Staying relevant, being out there. And then, so we started off with the national anthem, right? Which is shout out to that girl for putting herself out there and doing it, which is what we're doing. We're putting ourselves out there and doing this podcast.
True.
Good or bad, maybe we'll get better, maybe we'll get worse. But, thanks for giving us a shot here and watching us. But speaking of the national anthem, this past weekend, we got to go to the LAFC game. They were playing Columbus, which was a rematch of the final from last year that I went to. It was in Columbus, Ohio. Dude, it was a headache, nightmare flying over there. Flying into Middle America sucks. And I think we're spoiled because we're in LA, and as much as we complain about LAX and being a nightmare to fly from there, when you go to these random kind of areas in Middle America, it's so hard to get flights. Like the frequency of the flights aren't there. But in any case, so I was excited to go to the game because it was a rematch. And we got invited. We're season ticket holders to the Figueroa Club. And we got invited to like this private party before the game in the Fig Club. So shout out to LAFC. Shout out to our good friend Rich over there. We were able to get on the field during the national anthem.
We had a good time.
It was a blast.
You know, it was our first time where someone came out and asked us if we want to be a part of the moment.
Yeah.
And during the national anthem, you go out. They give you guys like the big banner that's held up by a group of people.
Yeah, if you've ever seen an LAFC game, you know how wild it gets. Shout out to the 3252. It's like the fan section right behind the goal. They're so rowdy, so much energy, so much hype throughout the whole game. And you're on the field and you're holding this giant LAFC crest that you kind of walk out there and then you don't realize how big it is until you spread out and you're like in the middle of the field and it's like really shows how massive not only this crest, the field, the atmosphere, but how massive the 3252 is. Because I was standing there looking, I was in the middle of the field and I'm looking up at the stadium, looking at the 3252, and it's like, dude, I was getting chills, like that chicken skin. You know, I was ready, like, I played soccer, right? Growing up, I thought I had what it takes. But being on that field and seeing this crowd, the 3252, just pump up the team before the game, during the national anthem. Shout out to LAFC for doing that and putting together the 3252 and, taking care of them because, man, it's so special. It's such a fun moment. And being on that field during the national anthem, holding that LAFC crest, it was special. It was fun.
And dude, growing up, we've gone to a lot of MLS games, but this feels different. LAFC it's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. You're in the city. I mean, you're in the stands. You're looking at, downtown, the skyscraper, the sunset. It's just, it's a beautiful experience. If you've never gone, you have to go.
And there's a video coming soon so you guys can see.
Oh, yeah, we're going to recap it.
We got some hot content. And they told us we're not supposed to film, but,
I didn't hear that part. So I don't know if you thought that's what he said. I didn't hear that part. But it was super fun, so yeah, we'll put that up.
Unfortunately, they didn't do so well in the game, but it was definitely a fun experience. I would go
It was a tough day.
over.
Yeah, LA all day. We'll go back, Everybody has a tough day at the office, and it was just a tough day at the office for the boys. But
that's
LAFC
not the only
all
moment
day.
for soccer.
I mean,
No.
speaking about a tough day,
Yeah.
who had a tough day? Those fans that couldn't get into the Copa.
Oh, my goodness.
That was crazy. You guys saw that, right?
Did you see that on Sunday?
Dude, that was insane. That actually got me excited for the game. 'Cause
Excited?
It kept pushing it. Honestly,
Well, you want to see who made it into the stadium?
Not, but the drama, just that drama leading up to the actual
The
match was
anticipation.
fun. Yeah, the anticipation.
of the game being pushed back and
You're
pushed
like,
back.
dude,
and
another
pushed back.
30 minutes?
Yeah, it was supposed to start at like 5 p.m. PST, and I think it didn't start till like 6:30. No, or
That's right.
Something like that.
like the game ended at midnight in Miami time. So it was
No,
a good weekend for soccer.
Yeah,
Because even before that game, we saw the Euro Cup, which was England versus Spain. That was a crazy game. That game was insane. It didn't go to overtime like the Copa America did, but it was like crazy just seeing the back and forth between both teams. Usually you watch a game and it's like lopsided, like one team's dominating the whole time.
Yeah.
But dude, even like the last like 15 minutes of the English game when there was this moment when England was down and they needed to tie and there was like a back and forth. There was like a few headers in the penalty box and it was about to go in and then the Spanish player headed it out again. It was
sick, dude.
it was a sick,
That was a
it was
dope
a sick
moment.
final. And then the Argentina final, are they them boys? I mean, I think they're them boys. You know?
Them boys, dude. Leading up to that, when Argentina had posted online on Instagram that they not like us because Drake betted against them.
Oh yeah.
That's what got me excited.
Yeah, so to put it into context, Drake's Canadian. Canada was in the semifinal with Argentina, and Drake apparently posted a screenshot of his bet where he bet 300,000 that Canada was going to beat Argentina. So, Argentina, you don't bet. It's like Vegas. You don't bet against the house. You don't bet
That's
against
true.
Argentina. You know, I'm a Mexico fan for sure, but I'm not gonna bet against the house. You know, so they win, They go on to plummet Canada. Canada's kicked out of the tournament. Argentina advances to the final, and like at the moment that they win, the team huddles up, right? And on their official Instagram account, they go ahead and post celebrating as a team, and their caption on top is "They not like us." in the font that Kendrick Lamar used.
What's even funnier to me though is that not the caption in the picture, like with the graphic in there, but the caption that they wrote was something along the lines of "We win against all bets."
Yeah, but they changed it though. They changed it, right?
Did they?
Oh yeah, they changed it. So I'm sure it was like, oh, we took it too far, fam.
Maybe, but
You know?
it made a moment and like.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, dude, they capitalized 100% on just that whole, virality of the "They Not Like Us" movement.
Yeah, but speaking of the song,
Yeah.
like, did you see that he came out with the game?
I just saw that. I saw Complex posted it or somebody posted it. But so and to talk about that, if you've been watching this Drake Kendrick Lamar kind of back and forth, which I'm here for it, I love it. I guess, they came out with a "They Not Like Us," like arcade 2-bit style video game that you can play on your phone.
That's right.
And the creator behind it has nothing to do with Kendrick's camp. He's like a just independent dude that did it on his own. I guess he used to work for like a big gaming company. Shout out to him.
Yeah, he's actually one of the creators behind Fortnite, no?
Something like that. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, I think he worked for Epic Games, and he worked on Fortnite. I don't think he was the creator of Fortnite.
No, not the creator for sure. If you're the creator of Fortnite, you don't got time to do this. You're like,
I mean, maybe
you
might have all the time in the world.
Come on, you're in the French Riviera, just chilling. You know.
But besides that, the song is just so important for the culture.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the biggest songs.
So Designed with Love by Richie Branson. Also made the soundtrack on Chiptune. It says, just a random brother who designed games for Bleacher Report and worked for Epic Games as a designer on a little game called Fortnite. So Richie Branson knows what he's doing. He that boy.
He that boy.
So he made this video game, which is like insane. It's super funny. It's super easy, but the concept is like it's kind of like a piñata where you have a bat and you're swinging away at an owl.
Which is what was in the music video.
Which was in the music video. All references to Drake. So, I mean, it's just not a good time for him.
Drake.
He's taking L's all around.
That's kind of the back and forth between branding, right?
Yeah.
He essentially made himself into an icon, and by icon I mean the literal owl.
Yeah.
And like the literal owl represents Drake.
I mean, it's his whole logo. It's like
Exactly, it's his whole logo. And what's funny is like Kendrick can use that and to just bash at the owl like a piñata. We're making fun of Drake. It's a good time. But like in the reverse side of it, Kendrick's whole image and branding, if you want to call it that, is the city of Compton.
Yeah.
If you look at his video, he has the Compton courthouse, the whole community there singing the song.
Tams, he's at Tams.
Yeah, shout out to Tams.
People might not even hate Drake, but they're there because it's the community, and Kendrick represents them, or vice versa, the community represents them. So Drake would if Drake was to try to do the reverse, he would literally have to like encompass the city of Compton into like something to bash against, which you can't.
That'll never happen.
Not gonna happen.
That'll never happen.
Never happen.
But the owl icon is it's just weird how branding could also kind of just flip itself on the head, and you could use someone else's icon to just create a moment for yourself.
So is it time for a rebrand? Is it time for an OVO rebrand? I mean, what do? You can't. Do you come back from that? I mean, damn. We're like only a week away from seeing piñatas here that are owls in the piñata district here in downtown. You know.
I don't think it's impossible. Obviously, there's
I mean, historically, if someone does something bad, they take like a break, then they come out with the hot song.
Yeah.
And then everything's Gucci from there.
I think everything's kind of on the table. It's up to him and his team to try to figure it out. You know.
I mean, does he like go back to acting? You know, like what does he do? You know, does he do a Degrassi reunion? Like, what's next? You know. Oh my goodness! But I think like I'm here for it. You know, this whole beef cheese man. It's fun. It's like as long as nobody gets hurt, I think it's good. It's good for business.
It's great for the culture too.
It's good for the culture.
It brings everybody together.
Yeah,
Honestly.
But speaking of moments, and unfortunately somebody did get hurt. What happened over the weekend too with former President Donald Trump with the attempted assassination, which is crazy. I mean, to think that this could happen in today's like where we're at in the world right now.
Insane.
We're not here to talk about politics and all that, but we are here to talk about what Brian was just talking about branding and how, unfortunately this happened. Thankfully, he's safe, he's okay, and we can go back to democracy and,
But the internet is so fast.
Yes.
And just maybe it's not his team, but just his community, his people back him, they're just so fast on the internet with all the memes that have come out.
Dude, America has no chill. First of all.
No chill.
No chill. It was like, I swear, when I heard the news about what had happened, I got a text, and I went to the most reliable source, the internet, and, and Instagram.
Seriously.
But the crazy thing is, right away, before even seeing like what happened, there was memes. Right away, there was memes, right? It was like that picture that went ultra viral where he's being escorted off the stage and he's got his fist in the air and he's just
so big
saying fight, and how now that's becoming, T-shirts and becoming propaganda and merch. And it's just insane how meme culture is so important, I guess,
and
to say.
The power of the internet. You could spin anything to your favor, even if it's something as insane as an assassination attempt, It's wild. It's wild.
Thankfully he's okay. But yeah, it's wild. Like there shouldn't be a place for that level of extremism ever, But America has no chill.
I mean, that's an unfortunate moment that happened this weekend, and all the conspiracies are already out there.
All the tinfoil conspiracies.
All the tinfoil conspiracies.
Believe what you want, but it happened.
It's sad that people got hurt.
Yeah, but man, so what's going on this week? What do we got? Let's keep it short and sweet on this first intro podcast. We got, interestingly enough, if you're in LA, you live in LA, and you're nearby City Terrace, we're gonna do a Loteria night at Barrio in City Terrace. We did this like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And so what we do is we take over Barrio with Orgullo Wine, and we host a Loteria night. We play Loteria, we give out prizes, we do wine tastings of Orgullo. We'll have our full lineup there, so if you want to sign up for the wine club, you can take it home that night. But it's exciting because it's also I live in City Terrace, and it's cool because it's the first 323 farmers market that's coming to the area, because it was hosted in a different part in East Los, but now they're moving it to City Terrace, and I think it's the perfect place. Those two parking lots that are right in front of Barrios on City Terrace. So come through.
There's going to be a lot of fun. Like, just the farmer's market, that's my thing, right? Like, I like to go thrifting. I like to go to flea markets.
Yeah.
And if that's your vibe, like, it's going to be dope. But
dude, support local. Like, at the end of the day, it's about building community, supporting local. There's going to be a lot of vendors there from LA showing their, merch. Some of them are artists showing their art. And fresh produce too, all local. So come through. It's going to be fun.
But if you haven't been to Barrio, it's an Italian restaurant. The food's incredible. And we're going to pair these wines, Orgullo wine, with the incredible food that our friend Carlos, shout out to Carlos at Barrios. Thanks for always hooking it up.
Hosting us, having us, bringing Orgullo in, and letting us do these events with you. And then also, I think we're going to have a DJ set by our surprise guest.
Ooh, who's it going to be?
I'm going to be playing some cumbias,
Ooh.
We're gonna be playing Loteria, La Bota, all
La
that.
Bota.
We're
El
going in.
Cumbiero.
We're going
La
in.
Bota.
DJ El Brian.
Yeah, what's your DJ name, bro? DJ El Brian?
It's a work in progress.
Work in
It's a work in
progress.
progress.
DJ Work in Progress? Or
But it's all about
I like
community.
El Brian.
Right? It's about community.
It's about
so
community. That's
we're
it.
giving away some free prizes too. So
Yeah.
come by, catch a vibe.
Yeah, so if you're listening to us and you made it this far in the podcast, this is just kind of like a quick episode to kind of test what we're doing, intro what we're doing, and if you like it, let us know. We'll keep doing it. Oh, and then lastly too, on Sunday, we're gonna go and film the boys. We're gonna film Fade and the homie Miles Medina.
right.
They're doing Sunday brunch at Gray and Long Beach this Sunday. So we're gonna film them. We're gonna do something different now. We're gonna bring out the big guns because we want people to see the live show that
that's
Fade
right.
and Miles Medina put because it's sick. It's epic.
I mean, Sunday brunch is a lot of fun. We've already filmed it before.
Oh yeah,
when
we
they
did it
had
in San Diego. Oh yeah, because Eric did the merch for Triad Studios. Yeah, that's right. It was dope. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a hot shirt too.
It was hot. Damn, we did a quick turnaround too. We drove there, got
Literally.
lit, and then made it back.
So now round 2 basically, but now in LA.
Yeah, in Long Beach.
let's go.
Let's go. So all right.
Okay,
so,
sorry, I'm sorry. Long Beach.
Long Beach, Strong Beach. You gotta be careful, dog. All right, cool. So if you made it this far, thank you guys for watching. Short, quick, and we'll see you guys on Friday with our recommendations for the weekend and recapping some of the things we're doing. So
That's right.
cheers, salute.
Cheers.
Salute.